Hello, and welcome back to Aftertakes on Retrieving Sanity with your podcast host Keegan, and this is your podcast for all mental health, addiction, recovery issues, and topics. And I don't know what this is. I don't know. This being a little silly. Why? Because I want to be a little bit more expressive with my intros. Actually, just me, be me. And you might say, "Oh, Keegan, but you're always you." Am I? Am I? No, not always, because otherwise, I wouldn't really be able to actually have conversations a lot of the time. But anyways, that was Max Rod. I don't want to mess it up again. Max Radovanic. Vanek. Max Radovanic. There we go. And he is a men's transformational coach, and he is awesome. You should definitely check out his stuff because he has one heck of a story, and he's got the experience to back up what he talks about. So if you don't believe it, you can check it out. And he actually added me as a friend on Facebook, so he might be watching this right now. So if Max, if you're watching, thanks again for being on the show. That was awesome, and can't wait for you to be on the show again. And I really hope that you win that competition because you deserve it. I don't know who your competition is, but after seeing the picture you just sent, they got a lot of competition in the competition, right? That's how that goes, right? You got to have competition if you're in a competition. So yeah, you're going to have a lot of competition in the competition. That's how it works. Anyways, one of the things that he was talking about really stuck out though, and that was the discipline. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, that is one of the big things that a lot of us don't like really to talk about because discipline, oh, that's a bad thing, right? I don't want to be disciplined. That means I'm in trouble. I don't want to be in trouble. Discipline sucks. But no, and that's one of the things is that discipline doesn't have to suck. And discipline is just one of those things that depending on how you were either raised or what the connotation holds, and it could just be good or bad. It's a neutral word, like most words, they're neutral until you give them meaning. And discipline, for myself, can be rather troublesome because either discipline is going to do me good or discipline is making me feel like I'm in a lot of trouble. And so there's the thing is like how do you define discipline, how do you apply discipline, and what does it mean to you? And I think that's a good question a lot of people could ask themselves because discipline for me was one of those things that I did not like it. I thought it was bad. If I was in trouble, I was getting disciplined, so I didn't want to be disciplined. So if that meant having control over my body, then I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going to be disciplined over myself. I'm not going to put myself into misery because I want to enjoy something, and I'm going to discipline myself because I want to enjoy it. What? That doesn't make any sense. So it created this whole weird thing of like, oh, I want to enjoy something, so I'm going to have to discipline myself, and I don't want to do that. So, it's this weird mind gymnastics thing because it's supposed to do good, but it wasn't because I didn't know what it actually is. So discipline is one of those things where it's like, well, I'm going to do it because I've got to do it. Like I'm going to do it because I get to do it. I want to do it. I have to do it. I'm responsible. There's a whole lot of things that discipline can really be, but it's one of those that self discipline is super, super important in recovery because that is one of the few things that was actually like, I don't really remember it being harped on in Nehemiah that much. Like, it was there, but at the same time, they didn't call it that per se. So discipline is self discipline is huge. And so if Max is able to sit there and recognize that and apply that, to his superpowers and all that. That is so cool. I'm super excited for him. I'm excited to see what he can do with his businesses and where he can go from there because he's young. He just graduated college. He's going to the body. I already forgot the name of the competition. Um, this is like the worst thing about being a podcast host is just names. I suck at them. Either I forget them, I can't pronounce them, or I can't forget them. I can't forget them. Sure, yeah, there's a few names that I haven't forgotten, and that's awesome. Like, woohoo, I remember some names, and I'm getting better at it. But that's the thing, too, is that I have to be disciplined and being mindful of being remembering names. That's not how I grammatically sentence that structured. I'm trying way too hard to remember a name. And yeah, the name of the competition gone, just gone. I just need to write it down. It's somewhere up on a tab. I'm not doing that because my hands. I'm talking with my hands, man. But discipline is one of those things that I need to work on a lot. Max obviously has a whole lot more of it. So if you need help with discipline, find him and ask him for some help because he's going to be helping out a whole lot more people as he goes along his journey. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this aftertake here. Check out all of his stuff. Oh, no, I'm not going to say it again because I'm just already going to mess it all up. So check back with me whenever we have the actual episode up, and that'll have all the links and everything in the description. So for that, I'm going to hear. Oh yeah, and if you're watching now today live, it is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to my mom, to my grandma, to my aunts, my all other moms in the family. Hi, mom, love you. And hope y'all have a great day. And also, don't forget, tomorrow is Monday. Yeah, I know that sucks. So, just letting you know. If you're watching this on Monday, then tomorrow's probably Tuesday. And if you're watching this on Thursday, tomorrow's probably Friday. Why you're watching it on Thursday and Friday, I don't know, but could be. Anyways, it's on Facebook, so that's why. So, y'all have a great day or whenever you're watching this. As always, much love. Schlag and stop.